Okay, Jessica, this is for you. The reason why I didn't let me post a video is because I had copyright. I was listening to music and it copyrighted me. But it's like, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube is a hater. Because what you mean I can't listen to music while I vibing? Okay? So first thing you want to do is you want to wash your face or moisturize your face. And then you want to put on primer. We're going to do that. This is my makeup bag. Yes, I have a lot of products. I've been doing makeup since I was in 6th grade, baby. I know ball. Trust me, I know ball, okay? This is the primer I got from the beauty supply store. I'm going to use this primer only because I am not going nowhere. I'm going to work, but, you know. You might see me with this look on at work today, but that's okay. But you really want to use, you could use this primer. I got it from the beauty supply store. I'm going to tell you where I got all my products from, okay? Or you could use the e.l.f. Hydro Grip, the primer grip, the green one, or the red one, or the pinkish one. But yes, and anytime you put on primer, you want to let it sit, okay? You want to let it sit for 5 minutes, okay? That's what you're going to do, okay? 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. You want to let it sit for a little bit before you put on makeup. And basically what primer does is primer stops from going makeup into your pores. So basically we have pores. You see these holes on my face? I'm educating you because I'm going to be a cosmetologist. So basically we have pores on our face, basically. And the primer basically fills in those pores so that the makeup doesn't just suck it to our skin and absorbs that. So it sits on its surface, you know? If that makes sense. You know? Like say if you have a cheese grater and all the holes are filled. And you put something on top of it. And you grate more cheese, it's gonna be hard. I don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying, but I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. But I understand what I'm saying, okay? Oh, I got my Chinese rice in there. Hold on, I'm gonna go eat real quick. Even though I don't order DoorDash. Okay, I let that sit for a little bit because I had to warm up my food. It's rice. And I ordered more DoorDash. Now, we're gonna get into foundation. This is the foundation I use to warm up your foundation, especially because you ever see foundations that look separated. Like you ever see nail polish and they be separated? But that means, oh, it just means they've been separated because they have product in it. So you're just gonna warm it up, right? Oh wait, I forgot to do the eyebrows. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. This is the first thing I ate all day. For eyebrows, I'm going to be using this. You don't have to get this. They literally have pomades that are singular. Like one color. By e.l.f. I don't know if I have it, but I'm going to use what I have. Oh, this is the primer I was talking about. It's right in front of my face. Okay? Hold on, I got that out. It's alright. This is a ghetto makeup tutorial. You're going to take it, you're going to dip it. This is from e.l.f. And good. You're going to brush it up. Brush your eyebrows to the shape you want. If you have eyebrows, all you have to do is literally trace your eyebrow. But you don't want to trace it all the way up because you will have a harsh line. And then after that, you want to go ahead and you want to fill it in. Fill it in. Boop, doo, 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 doo. And when you fill it in, you want to brush the front because you want it to look as natural as possible. And then you're going to do the same thing with the other eye. I don't care about my eyebrows because I have them. You don't have to do eyebrows. I really don't do my eyebrows. Literally. If you have thick eyebrows, just brush that shit up. Literally. Okay? And that's how you do the eyebrows. That's how I do my eyebrows. I'm my eyebrowy person. Okay? After that, you're going to conceal your eyebrows. Now, you sent me 2 different looks. One of them have brown eyeshadow on. The other one doesn't have brown eyeshadow. So I'm going to do the one with brown eyeshadow. But if you don't want to do eyeshadow, I'm going to show you how to set your eyes for the non-eyeshadow, okay? Now, if your brush is dirty, you want to use the same brush. Just take a baby wipe. A wet wipe, doesn't matter. And basically what you want to do is you're going to take it and you want to wipe it off on this baby wipe, okay? Now, when it comes to the eyeshadow, you want to use 2 different ones. I want to use this one for the top part, for the same color as me. And I want to use this one because you want to use the lighter one. I got this. I lied. I didn't get this in a beauty supply store. I got this from Walmart, I think. But I do have whiter ones, I think. But yeah. So we're gonna squeeze this. This is on the beauty supply store. Find your shade. This is a really good concealer, I swear by it. It's almost out. You see how much I'm struggling with? Yes. I'm gonna take it. And you're just gonna outline your eyebrow, literally. Just trace it. Don't do too much with it. Just literally follow it. Follow your natural brow. That's all you have to do. And yes, that's all you have to do. And anytime you do makeup, it's better to go in with less product so you can build it up with more product. Because if you go with more product, you can't per se wipe it off. Because especially like you're like 10 steps in your makeup product, you're like, damn, I got too much product in my face. But it's always better to go in with less product so you can always add more product versus add more product because you can't take less product away. Okay? You know what your lighter concealer. You see how light this is? Baby, this is the color of a white person. The reason why you want to go on with the color of a lighter concealer is because you want the colors to pop. Okay? And then after that, you're going to take a brush like this. I got this brush off Amazon. I got a brush kit off Amazon. It was like 12 brushes in one. And I love these brushes. When you blend, you're going to tap. That's what you're going to do. You're going to tap. Okay? Literally tap. And then when you, like how I did this, I'm going to show you another live. But like how you did this, you're going to tap the product all around. That's what you're going to do. You're going to tap. Literally, boom, 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 boom. That's all you're going to do is you're going to tap. The more closer you hold the brush, the more control you have. But the farther you hold the brush, you have less control. So it's like, you know. Versus this, where you have more control and can really see what you're doing. Okay? And then the same thing, like I said, you can start from the eyebrow. And you're going to tap. And then you see how this is spread out. But, you know, what you're going to do, because you're going to bring the shade down. All you're going to do is just tap. But you're going to move it to the side. Tap and move it to the side. And that's what you're going to do. And you're just going to keep tapping. You're not going to swipe or anything. You're just going to tap the whole entire time. Literally, just tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap that ass. That's what you're going to do. And you want to tap till it's completely blended. Or you could, if you don't have concealer, you could get an eye primer. People say eye primers work better. I use the eye primer. It sucked, but maybe I gotta invest in some more quality products. Okay. Then to set this, you need to set it. You're gonna take a pressed powder. I got this on the beauty supply store. This is the brand of it. Find your shade. But I would say find the shade that is the color of this only because you want the lighter thing. So like I said, with this, the lighter that it goes, the more vibrant it's going to show up. So get the same pressed powder as this. And as you can see, it's true to pan. That means I hit the pan, the bottom of it. I'm going to take the same brush and we're going to tap the product all over the eye. I would say do this for eyeshadow. So if you don't want to do eyeshadow, but you want the look to be the same, then I would say, if you don't want to do eyeshadow, but you want to set your eyes still, use the same concealer for here as well. Don't use both concealers. Just use one concealer that is the same color as you. So you can have a little bit of eyeshadow, like a little bit of look on the eye. All right, boom. That is how we set the brow, the lash, that's how we set what we're setting, okay? Okay. Now, eyeshadow time. I use this palette. I look, he had 2 of these hoes. But I don't know where the fuck it went. Anyways, you could do a one eyeshadow look. I'm going to show you how to do an eyeshadow look with only one color. One color, babes. That is it. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. You could use one eyeshadow, one brush. I'm going to go in with this color. Right? You're going to tap it off so you don't have excess. Right? And I have hooded eyes. So you see this? The crease? Like if I close my eyes versus you see the skin up here, that is hooded eye. It lies literally like a hood. It folds over this. You're going to start in the crease. The crease is the center of your eye, which is right here. You're going to take the product, you're going to put it there, and you're going to go back and forth. You're going to do motions like this, little back and forth motions, like a windshield wiper, like your car. That's what you're going to do. Or you could do circular motions, like little circular motions like this. That's what you're going to see me do, between those two motions. So yes, that's what you're going to do. You're going to start in the crease first. And the makeup look crazy, but it's a trust the process moment, okay? And you could do this with any color. I swear you can. And if you want to bring it out, you see how it stops right there? If you want to bring it out, all I gotta do is just bring it out some more. Okay, Rome. Now that we have did the crease, we're going to take the same exact color, press into it. This is the name of the palette, if you're wondering. It's a Chocolate Juvia's Place palette. And then you're going to take the color, like I said, you're going to tap it. And what you're going to do is, you don't have color on the lid, so all you're going to do is just pat it on the lid. That's literally what you're going to do. Pat it on the lid. Literally. Don't mind how I look, I promise you. If you work today, you're going to see my makeup. It's going to be tea. My makeup's always tea. And so is this rice, because baby, please, this is too good. Okay? Me personally. Okay, my mom texted me. That's why I'm looking like that, okay? Now, you're going to take the same shade. You don't even have to take any more product. You're going to blend it up. Now, you see how there is white? Well, this color, and there's a gap. I don't know. Me personally, I like to take it all the way up to the brow. That's what I'm going to do. You don't have to take it all the way up to the brow. If you don't want to take it all the way up to the brow, just stop here. Literally, a little quarter, a little bit of what, and you're just going to blend it out back and forth. And then circular motions. But I like to take it all the way up to the brow bone because I want to get as much color as possible. Okay? And just like that. Trust me, girl, I know ball. Makeup's gonna seem a little crazy, but I know ball. And that's how you do the one eyeshadow look with the one brush. I'll be back and I'll do the other eye. Okay, so now that we did the eyeshadow and we ate our food, we're gonna move it to the side. Okay? Now we're gonna go in with our foundation, like I said, okay? And we're gonna go in like this. Wow. I'm telling you, you better listen up very closely, Jessica. Boom. You want to put it everywhere on your face. Everywhere. I'm telling you, when you do this, I'm telling you, babes, I know ball. Okay? You listening? Okay, good. Now I'm going to take all the product and put it everywhere on your face. You want to blend it out with your finger. You just want to spread it everywhere with your finger. You see how my face is completely covered? You want to make sure you cover a lot of inches with this, okay? And you don't need that much foundation. I use this is the foundation. I use the Maybelline Fit Me because it literally fits my shade. Literally, they were smart when they came up with that name. And this is the brush I use. This is the Real Techniques brush. And basically, gosh, shit. I got makeup on me. What you're going to do is you're going to take it. Since you spread all your makeup around already, all you're going to do is just tap. That's why I say spread it everywhere, because you're literally just going to take it and tap. And you don't have to worry about putting concealer here or here. I mean, foundation here or here, because you're going to be putting concealer there and more product there as well. And you want to make sure you get under your neck so it blends in with your skin as well. Because when you find a foundation shade, you want to make sure it matches here or here. Don't match it with your face because your face is not the same color as your body. You want to make it match with your face, same color as your face. And you literally want to tap. No swipe it back and forth. Just tap, girl. Just tap. Tap all around your face. Literally. And if you feel like you have creases, like how this thing is, like with the concealer, like if you see the whiteness, just take the foundation brush and just go over with it. And you can also go up to your ears if you want, if you really want it to match. Okay. Now time for concealer. I'm going to use the same concealer because this is my go-to concealer. And what you're going to do... Oh, not a dripping. You can put a lot or a little. Remember, I always said it's best to put a little than more. But I know what I'm doing. You just, when you put a little, you can always build up. Now, I want the bright concealer under eye effect. So I'm going to take this and put it here and here. Now, there are two different ways that you can blend with your concealer. I always use a sponge. And these come in, I got these from, I don't remember. But I got these come in a pack. Like a pack of 30 or something like this. Right? Or you could use a concealer brush. I'm going to show you how to use both just in case, depending on what your preference is. If I can find it. Give me a moment, I gotta find the brush. Okay, I found the concealer brushes. No mind, my brushes are a little bit blessed, a little bit dirty because I don't wash my brushes, but it's okay. What you're gonna do is, you see how you have the concealer out here? You're going to take it and start here. You're going to tap back and forth, right? That's what you're going to do. You're going to literally tap back and forth. I would say the most important part about makeup is blending. Literally. And then when you get up here, you see this how this is all blended out and stuff like that. What you're going to do is you're going to take it, tap, look up. It needs to get on another. Don't be afraid to look up. You see that? You're going to keep blending. Now, you can keep blending all the way until you use this. Me personally, for a little bit of extra security, because you see how the makeup brush just leaves a little bit of like the makeup print, if that makes sense. Now I'm going to go in with this, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to blend it out. This doesn't leave that residue. That is literally what the fuck you need to do. Literally. And this is eating bad. And I'm going to show you how to do it without the makeup brush, but with the sponge. I prefer you get this. If not, use a beauty blender. You're going to take it, tap, all the way out. And there's a technique to do this. When you tap, you want to tap that way. So you're going to tap this way. You're going to come back. You're going to tap down. You're going to go up, out, come back, down, up, out, come back, and down. Okay, but literally that is flawless, girl. Hold on, my DoorDash coming. DoorDash is here, okay? And you're gonna do the same thing here. You're gonna do tapping motions. Same thing on the forehead. And if you feel like you have too much product, take it and tap it on the back of your hand so you get rid of that product and go back in with blending. And maybe you could also bring down the bridge of your nose if you want a little bit of extra highlightness, a little bit of lightness, doesn't matter. Okay? Baby, this look is coming together. I told you about this. This is the holy grail, Jessica. This is the holy grail, Jessica. This is the holy grail. It's not a steady spray, but it makes your makeup come together. I'm only using a little bit because I only have a little bit left, but you need to use a lot of it. You need to saturate your entire face with it, okay? And I'm going to let that dry. While I let that dry, I'm going to open up my DoorDash. Ow! I hit my belly button piercing. Oh, I have the spoons. I got KFC. KFC is good. I don't care what nobody says. It's too good. I got macaroni. I got the famous bowl. It's famous for a reason. This macaroni looks too good. And it's hot. Oh my god. Okay. I'll try to be a big bag on camera, but baby, this is delicioso. Okay. girl, this is beautiful. Jessica, you need to get you a famous bowl like KFC. I don't like KFC. You need to try it. After we put in the concealer, we're going to press it out. What the fuck did I do with the brush? A sponge. So we're going to take the sponge. You're going to get in there. It's called a pressed powder for a reason. Press it in your face. Literally, just press it in. People are like, how do you use a pressed powder? You press it in. It's in the name. Press it. Please press it. Press, press, press. Press, 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 press. Press on all the places you put concealer so that it can last. Okay? That's what you want to do when it comes to pressed concealer. I mean, press powder. Did it have a pressed concealer? Because I would invent it. Okay. This is next. I got this from the beauty supply store. This is the pressed powder I use. I also got the beauty supply store. It's by Naked K. And if you have a hard time. Now, these are translucent powders. Translucent powders comes in pinks, I'll say greens, yellows, whites, and the color that you are. If you have trouble finding the color that you are, just get you a white one. I'm going to show you how much a white one works. Literally white. Literally damn near white. The same color as my deodorant. Literally white as fuck. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this, press this translucent powder. You're going to apply it all over your face. That's what you're going to do. And yes, it's supposed to look like this. It's translucent powder. And let me tell you a trick about translucent powder. The longer you let it sit on there, the more your face makeup will last. Especially if you have oily skin. I don't have oily skin. I have dry skin. But I'm telling you, the longer you leave it on there for, the longer your makeup will last. So you can leave it on there for 10 minutes, 30 minutes. I feel like that's a little bit extra. The most I'll leave it on is probably like 35 minutes. But yeah. Okay? And you can let that sit. And yes. I'll be back. After that, you want to dust it off. Dust. And you're going to go in with this spray again. This is the best spray, especially when you have powder. The best spray, let it dry. Okay, next is lashes. But you're already going to have on lashes, you know, when you're wearing these lashes. No. So, yeah. Okay. After that, I like blush. I love a good blush. Now, for blush, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place palette because this is I just bought this shit. And it's so fucking immaculate. You're going to take it. You're going to tap it. Literally tap it. I'm telling you, blush is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like, whoever invented blush and they put it together. Because it's like, what do you mean? I get to add this to my face every single time I do makeup. Just that much. I'm a blushaholic. You don't have to use that much, but baby girl, I like that much. I know it's damn right. And then you're going to take it and you're going to put it on your nose. You know how to put it on your nose? I like to put it on my nose for a little bit extra color. But yes, that is it. And then after that, I'm going to use bronzer. I'm not a contour person. I'm more of a bronzer person. I'm going to show you how to apply bronzer. I'm going to use this one. When we start with bronzer, you want to start with... You see this thing right here in your ear? That's where you want to start. You want to go down. That's literally what you want to do. You could do bronzer first or blush. It does not matter. Bronzer brings warmth to your face. Contour brings structure. And you're literally going to take it and you're going to do this with it and apply it all over your forehead as well if you want to do that. And then after that, you're going to take a bite of your food. Now it's time for highlighter. Oh, wrong brush. What are they playing with me? Because where's my fucking brush at? Somebody is digging. Oh, I found it. I was say somebody digging their booty. This is also Juvia's Place. I like to put it in the inner corners and the outer corners on the nose. And this. Now for the lip combo, I'm going to show you how to do a brown nude lip combo. I'm going to be using the James Charles palette, right? Now you want the look with the red under the eye. Ray, you sent me a look with red or green, so I'm going to do both. I'm going to take a red eyeshadow. And what you want to do is take it and just... Okay, no, that's not going to work. You're going to take a fluffy brush then. You're going to dip it in there and you're going to literally just fluff it under your eye. To have color. You see that? Now you could go up with more color to make it more tints or whatever. You can also send me a green one, so I'm going to show you how it looks green. I'm going to use the dark green because that's what it was. And fluff it. And if you feel like you need more product than me, pause the video, add more product, and catch up. And now for the lip combo, I'm going to do the lip combo. Now I don't have any brown lip liner on me right now, but you know, gonna take the brown and outline your lips. You could use a liquid liner, eyeshadow, doesn't matter. And just trace your lips. And if you want your lips to be bigger, outline your lips a little bit. Do not go overboard with your outlining. You know, to bring the color together. Then after that, you're gonna take a pink or whatever color you want. You could use a red lipstick as well. It doesn't matter, any kind of lipstick you want. And take it in there. And you're gonna at the center of your lip. You're gonna blotch your lips. And then you're already gonna have long lashes. And this is damn near the end of the makeup tutorial. And then you're gonna take a lip gloss and put it on. I don't know where my lip gloss is, so. Then after that, ooh. Hold on, Liz, where's my setting spray? I'm gonna take your setting spray and put it on. Shake it up with it. Whatever. Don't breathe in after you do this, because you will have it in your mouth and you will have it in your nose and your mouth. And after that, this is the makeup tutorial. And you can put a lip gloss on top. I don't have any. I already don't know where mine is, but it's okay. And lashes. But yes, after that, that is it. And if you want to add fake freckles, fake moles or whatever, you can really take an eyeliner. Boop, 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 boop. And that is the makeup look.